Namaste, everyone.
So, sir, will you be sharing the recording?
Namaste, everyone. Welcome to the fourth Rajyogi Power Breath Foundation's Tridosha Balancing online course. This is the fourth one. We've done three earlier. And this is being recorded as we speak. And it will be shared on YouTube. The first 3 days videos will be shared with everybody. The balance, what we call the advanced course, which will start after the first 3 days, they will be available only to those who register for the advanced course and contribute a minimum amount of 3,100 to cover the basic costs of this program. Others are also welcome to join the advanced course. If people are not able to truly afford to pay, they can still join. They can ask for a reduction in the amount that they wish to pay, or they may actually not pay at all if they can't afford. The purpose of this program is to help as many people as possible to breathe better. Thing is, there are so many things happening. People do so many different kinds of good work. People feed each other, they look after each other, they do a lot of good work. But very few people actually focus on helping people breathe better. This started out of my own personal experience. I had a very bad lifestyle. For 40 years, I was a very heavy smoker. And for 20 of those 40 years, I smoked 40 cigarettes a day. So I damaged myself. And I realized that, this is not sustainable. Luckily for me, I was always connected with some kind of pranayam, some kind of breath work. So it did not kill me enough. I was able to continue. And as I went deeper into breath work, I discovered certain techniques helped me breathe much, much better to clear out the phlegm in the system. So I don't know if many of you suffer from excessive phlegm, mucus, kapha. So in Ayurveda, we speak of, prakriti. Some people have a tendency to have excessive phlegm, excessive kapha in their bodies. Their bodies produce more kapha. So when this excess kapha is produced, it interferes with the process of breathing. How does it interfere? The mucus creates like a lining. It creates a coat throughout the lungs, throughout the respiratory system. It creates blockages in the system. So therefore, we are not able to breathe well enough because whatever breath we take, it does not do what is required. The breath brings a certain gas called oxygen. That is one thing. It does a lot more. But one of the things it does is it brings oxygen. The oxygen is absorbed by the body and the used carbon dioxide is expelled from the body. So this gas exchange does not happen well if there is a lot of phlegm in our system. Very often people are not focused on their breathing. People don't understand about their respiratory system, about their lung health. So phlegm continues to build up. It continues to increase, especially with our lifestyle, with the what is called the sedentary lifestyle. We don't do enough exercise, we don't use our lungs enough, and therefore whatever phlegm builds up continues to just grow. It does not stop, it does not reduce, and very often we can't even throw it out. Sometimes we take medication, etc. It can help temporarily, but if you have ever taken any medication for cold, cough, etc., you will have noticed that the relief is only very temporary. And then again, problems start. So because of all of this, and since I have had this condition myself, and because I realized that there were techniques that could be used to help people breathe much better, I started sharing these techniques initially through S. Vyasa, the yoga university in Bangalore, Swami Vivekanand Yog Anusandhan Samsthan, and Guruji, Dr. Nagendra. He gave me an opportunity, so I'm very grateful to him. Whatever breath work I teach, whatever insights I have about breath, and so on, to me, they are a gift from Hanumanji. I'm a Hanuman Bhakt, and they are a gift from Hanumanji in my understanding. And naturally, as a Hanuman Bhakt, I want to do whatever I can to help as many people as my service to Hanumanji, because Hanumanji sees Ram in everyone. If you understand some of these things, that's my thinking, that's my view. You may have your own views, and that's perfectly all right. This particular program, it has two parts. The first part is 3 days basic course. In the basic course, you will learn how to throw out the excessive phlegm in your system, excessive kapha in your system, excessive mucus in the system, so that whatever phlegm comes out, it helps you to breathe a little better. That is part one. After 3 days, we will begin the advanced course. The advanced course will be about a week long. It will have various other techniques that will help to reduce the formation of phlegm in the body, in the respiratory system. So when the phlegm production is reduced in the respiratory system, over time, not in a day, not in a week, not in a month, maybe not in a few months also, you may not notice, because whatever is there in the lungs, the the expulsion of that phlegm will take time, number one. Number two, whatever extra phlegm or new phlegm is being produced, some of it is collecting, and also because you are doing certain techniques, it's getting thrown out. But the emptying of this may take a little longer, depending on the amount of uh, exercises, practices, etc. you do sincerely. Now, I'm saying this because this is based on first-hand experience. This is not based on second-hand information. This is not based on something I've read somewhere. This is not based on something I've heard from someone. Nothing of that sort. It's based on direct first-hand experience. Therefore, it comes with a lot of conviction and clarity. Therefore, I teach whatever is based on my own personal path, whatever I've done and experienced. And therefore, I'm able to, I think, explain some of these things with a good amount of clarity so that people get excellent results. We have done this program in the past, online program as well. And in the last few months, since January, we've done 3 courses already. And you will be very happy to know that the results, at least as far as the first major goal, helping people breathe better, the success rate has reached 100% in the last course. It was maybe a little lower in the earlier ones, but very safely we can say that the percentage is in the 90 to 100% area, which says a lot. That is as far as that one particular goal of breathing better. So if people are able to breathe better, that itself is a very big gain. Over time, as the kapha in your system begins to reduce, it can impact not only the quality of your breath, it will impact every other area of your life. I'm saying this very sincerely and with conviction. When when we breathe better, it affects every single area of our lives. We eat twice a day, maybe thrice a day. We drink maybe 4, 5, 10, maybe 10 times in a day. But we breathe 10, 12, 15, 20 times in a minute. If we need to breathe so much and continuously, whether we are awake, whether we are sleeping, there is a very good reason, no? The body needs whatever the breath is bringing so much that it needs to breathe continuously. Just give me a moment. Just a moment. I'm sorry, somebody couldn't find the link. Anyway, so we need to breathe so much because the body needs whatever we are bringing through the breath. In English, we call it breath. The Sanskrit term is prana. Prana means life force. So life force means as long as this breath is there, life is there. Life begins with the first breath, it ends with the last breath. So therefore, if we are able to breathe better, more efficiently, more effectively, you can be sure that every area of your life will be directly or indirectly affected. In fact, I can say very safely that every area will be directly affected over time. If you are observant, if you see what your breath is doing to you, you will begin to understand that. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? You can, I've muted everybody. You can unmute and then ask your question. I'll answer it before I go ahead. Anyone, any question?
Yeah, me.
Yes, please.
I'm new to this. I've just joined today.
Today is
So
the
you
first
said,
session anyway.
yeah. So you said that there are the three videos. So will we be getting it in the link in the group itself, or I
Yeah,
need to?
I'll share the video link in the group once I post it online.
Fine.
The first 3 days videos will be available to all. The 7 days videos following the first 3 days, which is part of the advanced course, they will be available only to those who contribute at least 3,100 for the advanced course to cover costs. We've done this so that some costs are also covered, and at the same time we are able to help as many people as we can, so that people who cannot afford, they can at least do the course and learn these techniques to be able to breathe better. So two parts, two major goals. First is that everyone breathes better by throwing out phlegm, and the second part, reduce the amount of phlegm in the system so that breathing continues to be better over time, and we begin to get, or we continue to get better, deeper, and more uh, uh, holistic benefits of breathing better.
Okay, fine. And is
As
there
you
any
know,
certificate or something when we do the advanced course, or it will be the?
certificate. The certificate is that you are breathing better. That is the biggest certificate.
No, no, that is, I wanted to ask, like, because I am also a yoga teacher. So I thought
Okay.
that if I learn from you, can I teach the same thing to my students, or?
I'm not doing that yet. I have not started certifying people because it's not as if you do one course and you are ready to be able to teach to others, because there may be gaps in whatever you learn. So once we start, the foundation has started doing its work. Over time, we will create a course so that people who want to teach it to others can also do it, and then we will start certifying them.
Fine.
Right.
Thanks.
Anything else? Anything else? So remember, we need to breathe so much because the body needs whatever the breath brings in. The breath brings in, of course, oxygen, takes out carbon dioxide, but it does a lot more than that. In our body, there is an estimated 50 trillion cells, 50 followed by 12 zeros. 50 trillion cells. Every cell has an electrical charge which has been estimated at 0.07 volts. So all this electrical charge is needed in the cells because the cells need to communicate. They need to communicate with the rest of the body, with the brain, through the nervous system, and so on. So every cell has a certain electrical charge. Where do you think this electrical charge comes from? Come on, take a guess. Where do you think this electrical charge comes from? 50 trillion cells, 0.07 volts. I think that equals to about 350 billion volts, I think, if my mathematics is not wrong. About 350 billion volts of electrical charge in the body, or more or less, you give a zero, take a zero, whatever. It's a huge sum anywhere. So much electrical charge in the body is required because the body needs to communicate constantly. The body is an amazing system, the way it functions, the body heals itself. For the body to heal itself, it needs enough energy. It needs enough Shakti. If the body has enough Shakti and we do not do anything that interferes with this Shakti, then the body will be able to heal itself. Problem is we interfere with this system because every time, for example, we create stress or we allow stress in our system, everything or at least certain parts of the body are directly affected. Blockages are created, tightness. Have you noticed if there is a let's say a pipe in your hand, if you squeeze the pipe, the flow that is going through the pipe will reduce. Our body is 70% water or liquid. All this 70% liquid needs to flow constantly. The easier, the better the flows are, the better will be our exchange of nutrients and expulsion of toxins, and therefore the body will be able to perform much better. But if these flows are for any reason not good, interrupted, or not happening in the way they should, then obviously some parts of the body will not get what they want. So we may have a problem, for example, with the pancreas or the liver or the kidneys or whatever, different parts of the body, the lungs, the heart, the brain, and so on. So therefore, the first thing is we must learn to belly breathe. When we learn to belly breathe, this is why I call it the foundation breath. When we learn to belly breathe, we create a condition in our body which allows the flows to happen a little better. The body automatically goes into what is called the parasympathetic nervous system. Very interestingly, whenever the body is in the parasympathetic nervous system, these channels that carry the fluids throughout the body, these channels, instead of becoming constricted, I don't know if you can see my finger or the cap in my finger, instead of being constricted, they will become dilated. So instead of vasoconstriction, vasodilation will happen. So in many ways, parasympathetic nervous system means a vasodilated system, and sympathetic nervous system means a vasoconstricted nervous system. Very basic correlation, but it's there. You can do your own research, you can do your own study, and you will understand better. But this is an insight which will help you enormously if you begin to understand, if you begin to see the connections. Vasoconstriction is connected with almost all illnesses in our system. Almost all. I'm not saying every single illness. Almost all illnesses, almost all conditions in our body, in our mind, are connected with vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction, the biggest cause of vasoconstriction is stress. The single biggest cause is stress. So if you learn to bring a level of relaxation in your system, and belly breathing is the first step. It's not the only step. It's definitely the first step. So this is the reason why I have repeatedly been saying, please belly breathe. I've been sending notifications. I've been asking you, have you started doing? But unfortunately, very few responses. So let me ask you again, have you started belly breathing? Please. Very good. That was Bhavna Singhji. Very good. I can't see it. Okay, very good. Kajal Lalwani ji, very good. Anybody else? Abhilasha ji, I think I had. Who else? Who else is belly breathing? You can turn on your audio and tell me if you can't. If I can't hear you or see you.
Yes, sir, I have been.
Okay, very good, Abhilasha ji. Very good. Anyone
Yes,
else?
sir. Even I have a belly breathing. Dipali,
Very
my
good.
name is.
Deepali ji, very good. You started belly breathing. So at least 7, 8 of you have started belly breathing. I can't say if that is true of everybody else. If you have already started belly breathing, the one thing that you must remember, I've tried to explain in that video also, is you don't do belly breathing. You let it happen. So when we say you let it happen and you don't do it, Do you understand the difference? What is the difference between doing it and letting it happen?
You don't actually like mindfully apply your mind to do it.
No. You don't do it means you allow your body to be in a state so that belly breathing happens automatically. Have you seen a little baby? Does anyone here have a baby? 3 months, 6 months, 1 year old baby? You must have had. Some of you must have had in the past. Yes or no? Answer me, please. Please answer me quickly.
Yes, yes.
If you have a baby, if you've seen a baby when the baby was little and the baby was lying in bed, automatically the baby's breath, when the baby breathed in, its belly would go out. And when the baby breathed out, the belly would go in, out, automatically. The baby wasn't doing it. It was happening. As the mother or grandmother or father or grandfather or brother, nobody taught the baby to do this belly breathing. Mother Nature taught the baby, this is the way to breathe. And who can be a better teacher than Mother Nature? Mother Nature taught the baby, this is the way to breathe. The baby came breathing like that. And when the baby was breathing like this throughout its infancy, in its early years, look at how beautifully the baby was growing, developing, etc., etc. Yes or no? Isn't that true? And then suddenly something started changing. Especially those of us who have been living and growing up in cities, city life, etc., with all the stresses that the city life creates. Most of us live in small apartments, a few hundred square feet, 1,000, 1,500 square feet, mostly, hardly any space, everything crammed together. Unlike in the past, in the villages, everything would be open. So just like that, out in the villages, in the rural area, everything would be open. Our hearts would be open. Our systems would be open. And in the cities, in these pressured environments, these pressure cooker environments, everything started putting pressure. So stress became a standard part of our lives. It's almost like stress became an integral part of our lives without our even realizing it. In nature, the nervous system has created, or the central nervous system has two parts, sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Brother, the autonomous nervous system. The autonomous nervous system means the system that continues to work everything in the body. The blood that is flowing in your body, are you making it flow? Is it being done by you? Do you have any control over it? The beating of your heart, do you have any control over it? Can you say, I want to beat my heart a little slower, I want it to beat faster, and it happens? Do you have control over it? No. The body is healing, your food is being digested, you have no control over it. The autonomic nervous system is doing it all. Thing is, when the autonomic nervous system is doing it, it has two parts. One is called the parasympathetic nervous system. The other is called the sympathetic nervous system. Some of you may be aware, but I'm saying it for the benefit of some who may not be aware. Either one works or the other works. Both cannot work together. So, as I said earlier, whenever we are in stress, under any kind of stress, the sympathetic nervous system starts working. In the sympathetic nervous system, the body understands this as a danger. There is stress means there is some risk, some threat, some danger. In the past, for example, when we lived out in nature, this threat or this came when there was, let's say, a dangerous animal or there was some natural calamity or something. Then there was a level of stress that was created in our system. And then when the stress was created, we could only do two things. Can you tell me what are the two things we can do when we are stressed?
Flight
Yes,
or
Bhavna ji?
flight or freeze? Flight or fight, sorry.
Yeah, fight or flight. And there is one more. We can also freeze.
Freeze.
We are not able to do anything. Freeze. But basically fight or flight. So either you can fight the danger or you can run away from it. That's all. These are the only two choices. Oh, Shijaji, namaste. Good to see you. Shijaji is one of the old participants. I just saw her. Okay. So these are the only two things you can do when the sympathetic nervous system is active. That means the body is not able to heal itself, because when you are in the sympathetic nervous system, the resources of the body are channeled to those parts, for example, the limbs, the brain, etc., so that we are able to take corrective action. Whether we wish to fight or run, we need to have active limbs and we need to be very alert in the head. So therefore, it works when there is danger. But if you are sitting at home, there is really no danger, but you are still in the sympathetic nervous system, you may not realize it. You are killing yourself from the inside. Nobody else is killing you. You are doing it to yourself. If stress is happening to you, you are responsible for your stress. You have to learn to de-stress, unstress your body, your system, your mind, everything. Breath work helps. Belly breathing is the first step in that direction. So I'll spend a couple minutes more to explain a little more about belly breathing. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I've shown it in the video. I'm going to lie down on my back. I'm not going to use a cushion under my head. So it's going to be flat, just to give you an idea what to do when we belly breathe or we do this. See what you've done? I'm on my back. My knees are pointing to the ceiling. And I just hold this posture. If I hold this posture for half a minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, automatically belly breathing will start. If you put your hand on your belly and one hand on your chest, you will notice that your belly head is moving. Please try it, everyone. Please try it. If you have I have requested in the notification, you should have a yoga mat handy. So please lie down. Please try this. I'll give you a few minutes for this. So when you lie down like this, please do it. Please lie down. This course is not about talk. This is not about knowledge. This is about practical things that we need to do. So please do whatever is possible to be done. So lie down on your back as I just demonstrated to you. Hold that posture for a few minutes. And you don't have to do anything. You just have to hold that posture for a few minutes. Automatically, you will begin to see that belly breathing begins to happen. When belly breathing begins to happen, observe your internal state. You're not doing it. It is happening. This is key. We don't wish to do belly breathing, but we want to let it happen. And this posture makes you experience the happening in a nice way. So please observe that. I'll give you a couple moments. Continue doing it. And then please share with me whatever you have observed. So just hold this posture for a few minutes and you will notice that automatically belly breathing starts happening. You can do this 2, 3, 4 times in a day, but you can't do this all day long. So this posture is only being shown to you so that you understand how to do it and to observe. When you are doing this, observe. Internally watch yourself. Notice what is happening. Why is your system being in a certain way? This automatic happening is creating a condition where a certain level of relaxation has automatically started taking over. That means you are coming out a little from your sympathetic nervous system into parasympathetic nervous system. Sometimes when you hold this posture for even a few minutes, you will notice that you start feeling very relaxed, drowsy, sleepy. Good thing. No harm. It's a sign. It's a clear sign that you are getting into a little more relaxed state. And I'll tell you something very interesting. Very often, how many of you have difficulty sleeping? How many of you keep lying in bed but you're not able to fall asleep? Tell me, turn on your audio and tell me. Do you
I
face
have
this
this
problem?
problem.
You have this problem,
Initially,
Sulata ji? Mm, mm,
initially I had
mm,
the sleep apnea, but
mm.
now it is lesser way. But I have the problem. Every night I don't get good sleep.
So one clear thing that happens is whenever your body is in the sympathetic nervous system, you will not be able to fall asleep.
Mhm.
Therefore, many gurus and many spiritual leaders, etc., they advise us not to use social media, for example, not to watch TV, for example, because we hear all kinds of news, we hear all kinds of information, and we are in the sympathetic nervous system. We are in the sympathetic nervous system, plus the blue light of the screen, etc., that affects us negatively. That impacts us in such a way that we are not able to fall asleep. But if you learn how to bring, if you bring, if you learn how to bring yourself into the parasympathetic nervous system, by belly breathing, for example, first step, you will be able to get into a sleep mode much, much more easily. So please practice this as much as you can. Observe how belly breathing is happening, why belly breathing is happening, and please let it happen all the time. Whenever possible, whenever your attention goes to your breath, allow belly breathing to happen. Belly breathing can happen when you are eating, when you're talking, when you are at work, when you're doing anything. No problem. Belly breathing will help you. This is the reason why I start all my courses with belly breathing. Foundation breath. It brings you into the parasympathetic nervous system. In the parasympathetic nervous system, your body can heal itself, repair itself, and so on. And like I just explained a little while ago, in the parasympathetic nervous system, your vasoconstriction gives way and becomes vasodilated, or vasodilation happens. Clear? Any questions so far? Please observe if belly breathing is happening, because even what I'm going to teach now with the Shvasko Shuddhi Kriya, the Tridosha, the first part of the Tridosha balancing is what I call the Shvasko Shuddhi Kriya techniques, where I will share different ways to expel phlegm. So if belly breathing is happening, even that will happen much better. So please tell me, is belly breathing happening to you? That's important. Confirm, please.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Yeah, belly breathing is happening. Kajal ji, very good. Shija ji said yes, very good. Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It happens.
Sulata ji. Okay, belly breathing is happening. Very good.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, very good. So observe, let this belly breathing, this state become a regular part of your life whenever your attention goes to your breath. Now we come to the next part of the program, which is the Shvasko Shuddhi Kriya. Shvasko Shuddhi Kriya is basically focused on expelling, throwing out excessive phlegm from the system. This has three parts. The first part is what I call the Huffing technique. The second part is what I call the complete yogic breath technique. And the third part is the Anulom Vilom technique combined with the Shvasko Shuddhi Kriya elements. If you are able to keep a container like this, a spittoon or a bowl, put a tissue over there or some cotton over there, so that if any phlegm comes out, you can collect it there without having to go to the bathroom, etc., to throw it out. And of course, we don't want you throwing it out near you. Everyone, I want your videos turned on because I want to see what you are doing, how well you are doing it. Please turn on your videos. Don't have to turn on your audios until you speak, but turn on your videos. And every once in a while, I will say something or ask you something based on something that may come to my observation. In any case, this whatever I see of you is very small, like a small stamp. So I can't see very clearly. But if I'm able to make out something, and if I feel I need to correct something, then I'll be able to tell you. So turn on your videos, please, once again. Don't make me request you again and again. In the program, try to keep your videos turned on so I can see what you are doing. Would you like me to turn off my video as I talk to you? Yes or no? I'm doing talking basically, but you want to see me. If I turn off my video, you won't like it, no? The communication somehow won't be so personal. It won't be so good. So same thing for the teacher. Teacher also needs to see what the students are doing.
Yes, sir.
Right. So allow belly breathing to happen. Stay relaxed. Take a slow, full, deep breath. Observe the channel of your breath. Observe where your breath is going. How deep your breath is going. And slowly exhale your breath. Once again, slowly inhale your breath. Keep yourself as relaxed as possible. And exhale. Now you're doing belly breathing. You have allowed yourself to be a little more relaxed than before. I trust, I hope. Before I start with the meat of the program, with the main course of the program, I want you to observe one thing. Keep yourself as relaxed as possible and try to take a full breath as fast as you can, not slow. Now I'm saying try to take a full in breath, fill yourself as much as possible and do it as fast as you can. And while you do it, turn on your stopwatch. Turn on the stopwatch. I don't know if you can see. Turn on the stopwatch so you can observe the amount of time you have taken with the inhaler. So turn on your stopwatch when you do it. Relax yourself as much as you can. And take a full fast breath as fast as you can. And observe how much time that took. Exhale. Try it once again. As fast as you can. And exhale. Observe the amount of time your in-breath took you. We are taking a fast in-breath and observing the amount of time it takes. The reason is, normally when we do yoga, pranayam, etc., we focus on breathing slow. However, here I'm asking you to take a fast breath so that you are able to see how fast you are able to take a breath, because there are times when we need more oxygen. For example, when we are doing more sports, or for example, if we go to the mountains, or if you go on a yatra, for example, if you want to go to Amarnath, or if you want to go to Kailash, the yatra, then if you are going to these yatras, your breath, your breathing system needs to be in a good shape. So if you are able to take in more oxygen, you will be able to handle the low oxygen environment a little better. But there are many other advantages. That's for later. Just observe this, write it down, and we will use it again at some point of time later. But please make a note of it to see how long it took you to take a full in breath, the fast time. exhale, the slower you exhale, the better. So you, for your own awareness, take a fast breath and then try to breathe out as slowly as you can and write that down as well. Now you will notice as you begin to do a little more belly breathing and whatever you will learn in the advanced course, whatever the techniques that you will learn there, you will be, I think you will be able to notice that you are able to take an in breath much faster when asked, when required. If you are needed to take a fast in breath, you will be able to take it quite fast. And the reason is a certain amount of vasodilation has happened in your system. In your respiratory system, more particularly, a certain amount of vasodilation has happened. Because if it is vasoconstricted, then air has to pass through a smaller channel. It will take longer to fill. If it passes through a wider channel, it will fill a little faster. So therefore, whatever you are doing here will help you in the advanced course, where you will learn a very interesting, at least part of that technique, called lotus opening. You will not go in too deep of that program, but you will you will learn some basic aspects of lotus opening program, which will teach you how to start dilating your channels. Very good advantage, very good results you will get. Tell me, some of you tell me, how much time did you notice for the fastest in breath? What did you do?
Sir, fastest, it is taking only 7 seconds.
7 seconds in breath. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
1
1 second, Bhavna ji. Sorry.
1 second 47 कुछ millisecond time.
1.47. Okay. Anyone else?
3 seconds. First one,
Three-
and the second one was 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay. 3 to 5 seconds. Okay. Anybody else? Tell me something. If you are running and if you are able to take a full in breath in 5 seconds or 7 seconds, will you be able to run well?
No, sir. Not at all.
Bhavna ji said she can take an in breath in about 1.4 seconds. That's pretty good. Should be better. So we will do that later, but doesn't matter. For now, this is enough. Now let's come to the Shvasko Shuddhi Kriya, the cleansing technique. If we are able to cleanse the respiratory system, if we are able to throw out the phlegm, very often people think they don't have phlegm. Believe me, you will be surprised how much may be there. Maybe not in everyone's case, in many people's case. You may think that your system does not have too much phlegm, but there will be a lot of phlegm. So observe. Make a note. If you think your body has little phlegm or no phlegm, make a note and then see how it changes. How many of you have a phlegm problem? How many of you have an asthma problem? How many of you have breathing problems? Please tell me a little.
I have a breathing problem, not the asthma, but I know I have a lot of cough in
Okay.
this area,
Okay.
and I
Does
feel it.
it come out sometimes?
Sometimes comes
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Thank you,
Sir,
Sulata ji.
I've got asthma.
Who is this?
Kajal.
Kajal, you have asthma? Since
Yeah.
when? How many years?
Since last 30 plus years.
Oh my God. 35 years.
Yeah.
My God. Do you need to take inhalers for your
Yeah,
condition?
regularly.
How many times a day?
Sometimes once a time, once or maybe if I'm suffering more, so I take twice a day.
Okay. Anyone else?
Sir, Venkat here. I
Venkat
have
ji,
yeah, my breath is short. That's the
okay.
thing. Like,
You will notice a change in that. But do you notice any phlegm in your system as well?
no, sir.
Okay. But you will notice now when we start doing this, then you will be surprised. Anyone else with asthma,
Hi,
COPD, etc.?
Madhuri here. I had a
Madhuri,
long
yes.
COVID in 2022, And since that time, even if I feel no phlegm, then in the winter definitely phlegm comes, and my immunity gets low. I can't heal from like sinusitis and bronchitis. And then when I heal long time, I have phlegm. For now is summer, I have no phlegm. But when I breathe in, I feel it's not like it used to be. It's like something is there, you know,
So
like
you
that.
will, very good. Now, observe how things begin to change. But you have to do the practices regularly. That is important. I will explain some of the things. If anyone has any medical conditions, and if your body is not happy with what I'm going to share in doing it, you can slow it down. It doesn't mean you stop it. You will train your body little by little. If I'm asking you to do, generally, if I'm asking everyone to do a certain amount, you can reduce it. You can do it with a little lower intensity. So, for example, if somebody has high BP, so some of the techniques where we do some things, if you feel it is affecting your BP, slow down. Don't stop. Keep training your body so that your body begins to understand how to do it. Because if you are able to expel the phlegm from your system, that will bring you great results, bring you great dividends, great benefits. So that is the first thing. Second part, as I said earlier, is to reduce the formation of phlegm in the system, and you will get this result. This is my guarantee, and this is based on first-hand experience and many of the other people that I've taught in the earlier Tridosha balancing courses. 3 courses we've done. There was one gentleman by the name of young guy, Devesh, who had to be hospitalized 7 times because of his respiratory issues, asthma, etc. 7 times. According to his father, he was on ventilator 7 times. Can you imagine? A young man. 7 times he was on ventilator. He did the course. I think Shijaji, he was part of your course, wasn't he? Devesh?
First batch, ji. I was
First
second
batch.
batch.
You were second batch. Okay. So Deveshji was there. He shared his video as well. It's there on my YouTube channel. You can take a look. Ask for his search by his name, Devesh, on my channel. You'll find it. So much change. There was a lady with a condition called RA, rheumatoid arthritis, quite a serious problem, and number of other problems connected with that. Her oxygen level used to fall down to 78, 80, and she needed oxygen support all the time. And now, after doing this course, she was part of your course, no? She's a Geeta Marvaha.
Yes, Geeta ji.
Do you remember how much improvement she noticed? Do you remember?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Very good. So later, she didn't need to take oxygen, like she needed to earlier, or at least it reduced. I don't know what she continued doing after that, because she had since left the group, so I don't know. Be that as it may. You will notice a lot of changes, a lot of improvements. Listen to your body. Don't force your body to do too much that your body is not in a position to handle, especially if you are a little older or if you have some serious conditions. If you have anything like this, you can send me a message. I'll try and answer you as clearly as possible and as fast as possible. Belly breathing. Allow belly breathing to happen a few more times. Take a slow, full, deep breath. Now I'm saying slow. Then I had said fast. Now it's slow. Take a slow, full, deep breath. Open your mouth as wide as you can and go. Again. Again. One more time. Breathe in. Again. See what I've done? Try and do it. Not breathing in. I'm doing a full exhale, a full huff. Mouth wide open. Body relaxed. Stomach especially relaxed. I try to do expel as much air as I can. Then I wait 1 or 2 moments. No inhale. Again, I do the huff. Again, I wait 1 or 2 moments. No inhale. Again, I do the huff. See, I take a slow, full, deep breath in. You do it as well. And then go. 1, no breathing. Again. 2, no breathing. Again. 3, no breathing. Breathe in. So every time you do the ha, you will find your belly feels a little tight. It goes inwards. Relax your belly again, like in the belly breathing. Relax it. Again go. Ha. Again, relax the belly. Again, relax the belly. Do this 4 or 5 times, as many times as your body allows you. Please do it and observe. The amount of intensity you add will increase. Start gentle. Don't add too much intensity initially. Slowly increase the intensity. 4 or 5 times. Do the huff. Please, everyone, turn on your videos. I need to see what you are doing. This is not about talk. This is about action. Everybody, I need to see what you are doing. Come on. Quickly, everyone, turn on your videos, please.
Sir, it is like I can't do 4 times. 3,
Doesn't matter. It's
the
okay.
breath is completely done.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
No problem. 3 is okay now. Over time, as you continue, maybe you will be able to do more. It's okay. There are no goals. We are not saying you have to do 3, you have to do 4, you have to do 5. Nothing. Whatever you are able to do, that is good. So
Sir,
what happens?
I'm able to do only 2 times. I'm not able to
Doesn't
do
matter.
the third time.
It's okay. It's okay, Kajal. Relax. Aram se kariye. Slowly, your body will be able to do more over time, and then let it happen. Anyone else?
Should we have some spitting ball? Shouldn't we last time like
Yes,
that?
I said it earlier.
Because
Yeah, I
it's
said it
coming
earlier.
out.
Yes,
Okay, I came late.
please
Sorry.
keep some like keep a bowl, keep a tissue over there so that anything that you throw there can be cleaned more easily. Come on now. Is it happening
Sir, I
well
was
for
able to do only for 2 times.
who is that?
Dipali.
Dipali, no problem.
Yes.
It's a start. You don't look old. You should be able to do longer.
No, sir. Actually, I was just going to on my video and I was just going to share it because I have a blockage in my food pipe. So it sometimes I get a breathing level comes very slow. I cannot breathe sometimes, and because of the season change, I get that problem.
Okay,
So
doesn't
it
matter.
is by
Relax.
birth. So I'm just relaxing myself and I'm trying to get more.
It
I'm
will
just
change.
trying to get more. Yes,
No,
sir.
it will change. Believe me, it will change.
Yes,
You
sir.
will see. You continue with this program, you will be amazed by the changes that can happen.
Yes,
Not
sir.
only will you learn to breathe better, in the advanced course, you will also learn techniques to heal different kinds of pains in your body.
Yes.
You'll learn techniques to heal other ailments as well. So there are many advantages or many things that you will learn as you go deeper into the course. But you have to do the practices, sincerely, with commitment and regularly.
Yes, sir. So what happens when you go to 1 or 2 and when you try to go for third time, your oxygen levels get
It's
finished.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
So
If your oxygen levels fall for a few seconds, it will not damage you. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, once again, take a slow, full, deep breath and count the number of huffs you do. 1, जोर से. Wait a moment. Relax the belly. Repeat. Relax the belly. Repeat. Again. So 4, 5 done. See this coughing sensation. This coughing sensation. This reflex. This is a sign something wants to come out. So remember, the lungs are the size of a tennis court. If you open the lungs, the surface area of your lungs is the size of a tennis court. How big is a tennis court? Who plays tennis here? Does anyone play tennis? Tennis court is very large, very, very large. The size of the tennis court, that's the amount of surface area in your lungs. So as you begin to do this, we don't know from where old, stale air is coming out. We don't know from where, stuck stuff, old phlegm. Sometimes the old phlegm becomes very thick. So it creates a reflex of cough. You want to cough, but it doesn't immediately come out. Doesn't matter. The process has started. Wherever it was stuck, it has started moving from there. As it starts moving, it will start moving out as well. So very good. So there we go. Do this, clear your throat, and then you can throw it out.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
जैसे ये जो आप बोल रहे हैं कि हाँ करने के बाद फिर पेट को रिलैक्स करना है, तो पेट को रिलैक्स कैसे, मतलब तो उसमें मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे अंदर सांस जा रहा हो, जबकि आप इनहेल करने के लिए मना कर रहे हैं.
नहीं, if your mind tells the body that I'm not breathing, slowly your body will follow. Initially it might not. Sometimes a little breath may come. Doesn't matter. You continue. Your mind will tell the body, no breathing. Only wait a moment. Huff again. Yes, Anamika.
Can I take water?
Sorry.
I'm getting a coughing sensation. So can I get water?
Yes, you can
A
drink
sip
water.
of
No
water.
problem. You can take
Okay.
a sip. No problem. If it's warm water, even better.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to ask you one thing. That
Haji.
whenever I do the breathing exercise, I always get a yawning sensation. So is it common or it's something a serious?
Your body's becoming relaxed, so it's okay. Doesn't matter.
So the yawning is common, right? So it's nothing serious.
It happens to many people. Yeah, it happens
Like,
to many
especially when I do anulop vinulop, I get a
Yeah.
yawning sensation.
No problem. Absolutely no problem. Stay relaxed.
Okay.
Anamika ji, you have your hand raised.
I have a question कि मतलब हमें जो
Your
आपने बताया
sound
कि
is very low.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, better.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, so my question to you is that आपने जो बताया अभी slow breath करके huff करना है and then relax your belly, then huff again, then relax. ये कितनी बार recommended है ये cycle?
No. There is no fixed number because someone is able to expel a lot of air. Someone is relatively less. So there is no fixed number. As much as your body allows, that is it.
Okay.
If your body is happy with 3, no problem. If it is happy with 4, even better. If you can do a 5, no worries. But every exhale should be a complete exhale. You should not hold back exhale thinking I will do 6. No. वैसा नहीं. The idea is to empty your lungs as much as possible. So the more effectively you are able to empty your lungs, the better results. Very often you've noticed many people have bad breath. Part of the reason is also because there is a lot of stale air in their lungs. That can also create bad breath. Other things also, but also stale breath. So continue to expel as much old breath as possible.
So you mean if I feel like doing it 10 cycles, it's completely safe to do it?
Impossible. आप कर ही नहीं पाओगे उतना. But try if you want.
That was just a random number. But what I meant is like 5 to 6 cycles are okay enough.
If your body is okay with it, yes.
Okay.
Listen to your body.
And then recommended times are mornings and evening with no foods or to light foods.
Yes. So this is ideally done on an empty stomach. So if it is 3-4 hours after meals, that's okay. In the mornings, we are usually empty stomach. So it's perfect. There. See, though I've reduced the amount of phlegm in my system tremendously, some of these techniques bring out whatever phlegm is there. Not too much, but it comes out. Who else is able to expel phlegm already? Kiska nikal raha hai phlegm? I think one was Magdalene, Madhuri. Anyone else?
मेरा आ रहा है, but मैं like I need to take the water actually.
Okay.
वो कफ आ रहा है उसके साथ.
हाँ तो कफ निकालिए. कफ तो निकलना अच्छा. Anybody else expelling phlegm?
I'm not feeling like the phlegm is coming, but there is some sort of an heaviness or some blockages in this.
Coughing. You're getting a coughing sensation?
Yeah.
So you can clear your throat like this. There. So if you do that, it can help clear the throat. Anything that has come up will be able to come out. Anyone else?
Thank you,
Anyone
sir.
else expelling phlegm? किसका phlegm निकल रहा है बताएं मुझे.
सर बहुत थोड़ा निकल रहा है, वो अटका अटका सा कुछ ना, वो जब deep
Sorry,
breathing
भावना जी, voice is too low.
बहुत थोड़ा थोड़ा सा कफ निकल रहा है. जो
Okay.
शुरुआत हो गई थी, जैसे डीप ब्रीथिंग बेली ब्रीथिंग हुई थी, तभी से ही थोड़ा थोड़ा खांसी आना शुरू हो
Very
गया
good.
था और
Very
थोड़ा
good.
निकलना है.
कफ तो निकालना है, जितना निकाल सकते निकालना है. Very good.
Sir, you suggested that this has to be done in the empty stomach. So
Yes.
even if your stomach is empty, you can do it, or it's only once in a day.
No, you can do it now also. अभी मैं कर रहा हूँ, अभी doing it now. No problem. I had lunch about 2 o'clock, so it's about 5 hours almost. No problem.
So you can do it.
And then I had a little chai
Yes,
and
stomach-
biscuits, so no problem.
So basically, the stomach has to be empty when you do this, right?
Relatively empty, yes. Because you're putting a little pressure on your system. So, anyone else? Anyone else able to expel phlegm? Chali, once again, take a slow, full, deep breath. And then go. 1. No breathing. Relax the belly. 2. Relax the belly again. One more time. Breathe in. Om. Anybody getting results already? Some phlegm coming out for someone? Come on, answer me. Please tell me.
Sir, if the
Turn on
phlegm
your
is not
videos.
coming, but I am feeling that, the chest, lungs have got cleared, and I'm feeling the breath is, enhanced a little bit better.
So how much should you do this? This particular huffing technique has 3 parts. The first part is what you did just now. Huff, 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 3, 4 times, 5 times. No inhalation. Clear? You do this 5 times, 5 repetitions of this. So come everyone, please do it on your own now. Do the huffing on your own. Don't wait for me to instruct you. Because unless you practice on your own, you will not learn. Keep your belly relaxed. Take a slow, full, deep breath. Huff. No breathing. Repeat. No breathing. Repeat. Relax your belly. One more time. Again, if you can. Breathe in.
Can I ask something?
Yes, Magdalena, yeah.
It's embarrassing, but I will say that because I feel handicapped, but it happens to me, maybe it happens to someone else. Like little, I can't hold my pee even if I was on the toilet. It's a little bit coming. Is it normal for someone?
It can be normal for some people.
One drop, like
for
every
some
time
reason,
I do have.
Yeah, for some reason, there is your bladder control has come down a little. It's okay, it doesn't matter. See, if you're at home and so on, it doesn't really matter, even if it happens. You are over time, as you continue doing it, I'm sure your body will learn how to handle it. It will not react in the same way. It's the first time you're doing it, you're adding a little pressure that's causing this reaction. Or another thing you can do, before you do it, go to the loop. Relieve yourself before you start doing it. So with an already empty bladder, you may not get this reaction so much. So why don't you do that now? Why don't you pay a visit to the toilet and then continue with this? Okay. Anybody else?
Can this be done with if you have a cold already?
In fact, you should do it if you have a cold. It will help you to take out that cold.
That doesn't go in the sinuses?
See, how can it go up to the sinuses? We are not pushing it up. We are pushing it out. We are bringing it up. We are bringing it up so it can come out of the mouth. See, the main problem with kapha is that it affects the respiratory system, or it affects this part of the body, respiratory system, throat, sinuses. So unless we are able to throw it out, how can we get relief from it? So this is the first part. As we go deeper into the program, you will learn other techniques to help you clear that whole thing as well. But for now, please do this much. Yes,
Sorry.
Sunita ji.
Yeah, I'm getting a noise like sha sha. Is that
Yes,
like too
yes, that
many
is a
things
sign.
are there?
That is a sign
Too
that there
many
is a
things?
lot of congestion, and when that
Ah,
air moves through it, when that air
hmm,
passes from it, it creates that whistling or a certain kind of
exactly.
sound. So that is a sign that something
Okay,
needs to come out. Very
okay,
good,
okay.
very good. Kariye, come. Please do
Sir,
it.
snoring also it will help, right? If I
It
do
will
that.
help. It will help a lot over time, but don't expect overnight results. As your system cleanses and clears, you will get results in many areas of your life. Yeah, please continue. Please continue. I
Sir,
have to show you a little
sir, I
more.
want to ask that is there any age limit for doing this type of breathing? Like
Is
the
there
person
any?
who is
No.
like more than 80 years, can he do this breathing exercise?
If his body allows, yes. If his body
Okay.
allows, only then. If his body
Okay.
doesn't allow, he won't be able to do it.
And what
So
if, sir, what if the patient is there and his lungs is working only 20%? So is it okay with him also if we do this type of breathing?
gently, he will start gently, and
Okay.
see, the body has ability to train itself. So, for example, when we fall sick, we are not able to walk, then we walk a few steps, and then we are able to do a little more. So the body can train itself. If you admit defeat to the body, then okay, you can stay defeated. There's nothing to do. But if you want to take charge, like that lady we spoke about,
Yes.
Madam Geeta Marwaha, who had RA, and her oxygen levels used to come down tremendously, and she needed oxygen support every day. She fought it, and she's overcome much of that problem. And Shija, there is a lady here called Shija. She was here. I can't see her now. And she knows about it. You can ask her. She will tell you.
So they can
Shija,
start in
are you there?
initial state, they can start with a half exhale also, right?
Yes.
With a half
Gently.
exhale also,
Do
right?
what your body allows. That's the important thing.
Okay. So you cannot force your body to do it more and more times. Only
You
how
can't.
much you have to do in your comfort zone, right?
Yeah, comfort zone. Yes. Initially, start simple, build up over time, add a little more intensity. Come on,
Okay.
everyone, do it once again. Do it again so I can show the rest, the other part of this technique.
I just wanted to ask, I had a ear condition earlier and it is operated. So I was advised to not to sneeze loudly or cough loudly. Okay? If I do, it was
Gently, do it gently. Don't do so much, but do a gentle huff. Don't do too much. Because when you see, coughing is a reflex. If the body feels that it needs to cough, it will cough. You can't stop it. So don't do it too intensively or too intensely. Do it a little gently. Do a little. At least it'll train your body over time. The results that will come to others maybe in a few weeks or few months may take for you a couple of years, but doesn't matter. At least you are heading in the right direction. I'm just giving a number. It doesn't mean that is the case. It will definitely be much better than that. Right. So please do your 5 repetitions of this. And now the next part. Relax your belly. Take a slow, full, deep breath. And now when you do the huff, bring your attention to the belly region. Do a tight internal squeeze so that it pushes on the lung. Internally push, tighten your belly as if to put pressure on the lower part of your lungs. First, with the second half, raise it higher. Bring it to a little lower chest level. Then bring it to the middle chest level. Internally, not with your hands, only with the power of your own body and muscles. Just add a inner squeeze. चलिए करिए. Do it.
Sir, can you show it again?
I see. If I show you, you will not understand. You have to understand what I'm telling you. The earlier one, you were just doing the half. Now, when you do the half, first bring your attention to your belly region. Let your belly region squeeze into your lung area as if it's pushing against the lungs. As it is, when you pull your belly inwards, when you push it inwards, it will create a little pressure on your lungs, which is what we want to do. Create a little pressure on your lungs so that it helps to expel a little more air from there. Then relax and then push from there and a little higher. Internally. Relax again. So 3, 4, 5 times. As many as your body allows. Please do it. Don't wait. चलिए फिर से करिए. Do this again 5 times. The whole cycle 5 times. Don't wait for me to guide you. Do it now. I've shown you. You do it on your own. भावना जी आपका निकल रहा है ना कफ. वेरी गुड. Who else? उर्वशी जी.
सर एक्चुअली सुबह गंडूस करती हूँ तो कफ तो होता ही नहीं.
अरे वाह, एक्सीलेंट.
प्रक्रिया थोड़ा बहुत खराश हो रही है, गले में थोड़ी हार्शनेस हो रही है, वैसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं.
ठीक है, करिए. Anyone else? Anyone else able to? रश्मि जी आपको कॉफिंग आ रही है ना? You're coughing. Your phlegm needs to come out.
Yes, sir.
Clear your throat like this. Clear it like this.
Oh, bad.
Clear it. Some of the phlegm will come out. Throw it out. Magdalena, Madhuri, you are expelling?
Yes, I am. Yes, it's coming.
And that problem is okay now?
No, I went to toilet and it's
a little
still
better?
happening.
Okay. Doesn't matter. It'll heal over time. Continue doing a little more. Squeeze. Very good. रश्मि जी coughing आ रही है ना आपको? हाँ. कुछ निकलना चाहता है. Something needs to come out. Throw it out. So the other thing you can do is gargle. The best results for gargling are warm water. If you can add a little tea. So if you put tea leaves, you'll have to strain it. You can use a tea bag. So put a tea bag, add a little salt, maybe even add a little turmeric, haldi. Add a little bit of this, gargle with this every morning. Any phlegm in your system, especially after or when you combine it with this technique, it will help bring out any phlegm that is there in your system. So please remember this. I'll explain this again in the next part of the course. But for now, this much is okay. Chaliye, do this. Do your squeezing and pushing. Squeeze and push.
Sir, after this second part, the squeezing part,
yeah.
I'm getting pain at my back. Is that also okay, right? That is normal?
See, the body is
Even I'm getting a pain on my spine, on my back of the spine.
Slow it down for now. Doesn't matter. Take it easy. But body reacts to many things in many different ways.
I know, yeah.
Just go easy.
I think these all things will happen and the cough will come out and then, it will go again.
I can hear somebody coughing quite a lot. Is that you, Magdalena? No, not you. Who's that? Doesn't matter, whoever it is, take it out. Main thing is the cough should come out.
I have a question, sir.
Yes, Anamika ji.
आपने वो जो टर्मरिक वाला प्रोटोकॉल बताया था, एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे? आपका वॉइस कट ऑफ हो गया था.
Yeah. So I said gargle every morning. At least do it in the morning. Hot water may add some tea or use a tea bag better, because if you put tea, you'll have to strain the tea. You'll have to take out the leaves. So use a tea bag if you like. Add a little salt and a little turmeric. haldi,
Add in
and
turmeric
gargle with that
and
water. It will help you clear this area very well.
Acha, so
It'll
one more question. I have I'm allergic to caffeine, so I cannot take tea. So just the salt
you're not
and
taking it.
turmeric will be
You are
okay?
not taking it. You are only gargling with it. Try it once or twice. If you still feel the allergy, don't do it with tea. Do it only with salt and haldi. But
Turmeric.
try with tea because it's a very good way to take it out. It works very well. You're not
And
drinking tea. You're just gargling with it. So
yeah,
Black tea?
just and it should be strong or just mild
no,
is enough.
mild is okay. Doesn't have to be very strong.
Sir, hot water or lukewarm water?
I like it hot, but hot doesn't mean that you take it so hot that you hurt yourself. So reasonably hot, but not extremely hot. What your body is able to tolerate comfortably. Right? Continue with the squeezes. Continue. See if something more wants to come out. Very little, but it wants to come out sometimes. Do the squeezes now. Now the third part is, again, this one is also 5 repetitions. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5 repetitions of this. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5 times do this. And now in the third part, same thing as before. Take a slow, full, deep breath. And when you do the huff, bring your attention to your lower back. Bring your attention and internally allow a squeeze, internal squeeze in the lower back. Then slightly higher, bring it up along the back. So lower back, then slightly lower and slightly higher, then lower, slightly higher and still higher. So like a massage action, internal massage action. So do that and push out with the huff.
Is that will be the back or the root chakra, especially where
So
I
when
have
I
to?
so when I said start by squeezing in the back area, my focus
Uh,
is not on the root chakra alone, but in that
but the
general
area,
area, in that
but the
general lower
area.
back area, lower general back,
Okay.
then middle back, then upper back, because we see the lungs are affected by many different things. People think respiratory system is only lungs, throat, etc. But yogis know that the breath can actually go all the way down till the Mooladhara. It can come from the Mooladhara through the Sushumna. So when I ask you to do the squeezing along the back, I want you to start acting on your Sushumna Nadi. You will not understand it now. Whatever we do in the days ahead, you will understand then. Sushumna Nadi is the single most important Nadi in our system. So if you are able to get some action, some cleansing happening in the Sushumna, it brings very good results. So for now, take a slow, full, deep breath. And just as you did the repeat huffs without the breathing, this time do the huffing with the squeezing along the back in different parts, starting with the lower back, then middle back, then higher, but include all of it. So first lower, then lower and middle, then lower, middle, and upper. So you'll get like a massage action, like a pushing action. Chaliye kariye, everyone. Take a slow, full, deep breath. Breathe in. Again, this is also to be done 5 times. Very good.
Sir, I have
Sulata
a
ji,
question.
very good. You are taking out. Huh? Bhavini, yes.
Sir, every time we have to relax the stomach, no?
Yeah. Relax your stomach because the push, the real movement of that push happens in the belly. So therefore, relax it every time.
Thank you.
Chali, please do it. Do it. If you wish, you can combine the front and the back also as you do the squeezing. If you like. But
Sir, exhale is
squeeze.
through opening the mouth, right?
Yeah, this is obviously with the mouth open because this is
Okay.
a huffing technique. You inhale with the nose, exhale with the open mouth now for this technique. Anybody, any questions so far? So this is what you will repeat on your own tomorrow. Before you join, you do it in the morning. After you wake up, after you gargle, etc., do this and see how the cleansing works, how much phlegm is coming out. Aradhana ji, आपका भी निकल रहा है phlegm?
Yes, sir, a lot. I couldn't, I mean, believe that much of flame was inside me. It's continuously
Acha,
coming out.
see, I told you.
Yeah.
But you were not answering when I was asking again and again, किसका निकल रहा है?
No,
But
no,
anyway.
when जब आपने बोला squeeze the belly, then after that I felt that. Before that, I
Okay.
was feeling sensation in my throat only.
Okay,
The
very
coughing only,
good.
yeah.
Yes. But
Yeah.
did you know that there was so much phlegm in your body?
Yes.
You knew it. Okay, very good.
No,
Very
no, I
good.
was not aware. Not at all. I was aware.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Sir,
continue doing
आपसे
this.
एक क्वेश्चन
Yes.
पूछना है
Sorry.
सर, आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है। जैसे
हाँ,
श्री
पूछिए।
विद्या साधना करती हूँ,
जी।
उसमें सिद्ध प्राणायाम अपने आप होता है। तो आपने जो ये मुंह खोलने का बताया, उसमें जैसे श्वास को अंदर लिया और बहुत देर तक मुंह खुल के एनर्जी निकलती रहती है, क्या ये उचित है?
नहीं, एक सेकंड। इसमें हम श्री विद्या का इसमें कंफ्यूज
नहीं,
मत
श्री
करिए।
विद्या नहीं, वो कुंडलनी की जागरण जब अपने आप होती है ना, तो सिद्ध प्राणायाम अपने आप होता है, उसमें मेरा कोई एफर्ट नहीं होता। तो
नहीं, तो
उसमें बहुत जैसे क्रियाएं होती है, तो मुंह बहुत देर तक खुला रहता है और श्वास बहुत देर तक निकलती रहती है।
नहीं, तो अच्छी बात है, वो तो क्लेंजिंग हो रही है आपके अंदर की। देखिए, दो ही तो चीज है जीवन में, शक्ति और चेतना, दो ही तो चीज है।
हाँ जी।
और चेतना को बढ़ाने के लिए शक्ति की आवश्यकता है। शक्ति का काम तभी होगा चेतना बढ़ाने का जब वो इंटरनली अपन को क्लेंज कर पाएगी। If Shakti is not cleansed us inside in many ways, it cannot help raise चेतना। तो श्री विद्या में जो भी हो रहा आपका क्लेंजिंग का प्रोसेस जो है वो श्री विद्या वाले बताएंगे। दैट इज नॉट माई फील्ड, आई विल नॉट इंटरफियर विद दैट फील्ड। उसमें आपके टीचर है, आपके जो गुरु, आप उनसे उनके बारे में पूछिए, इसके बारे में मुझसे पूछिए, है ना।
Sir, I'm able to.
मेरी अलग क्रिया, आई हैव अ क्रिया कॉल्ड स्वतंत्र क्रिया, which is basically about using energy to cleanse the system and then to raise consciousness। वो एक अलग क्रिया है। उसके बारे वो आप करोगे तब मैं आपको उसके बारे में बताऊंगा।
जैसे कि आपने हमारे को स्क्वीज करना है अंदर, तो हम अश्विनी और गजरोली मुद्रा लगा सकते हैं सर?
मैंने बोला, अभी मैंने उसके बारे में कुछ मेंशन नहीं किया। आपका हो रहा है, आप करना चाह रहे हो तो होने दो आप। आई डोंट थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू हार्म। एक सेकंड के लिए तो कर ही रहो, हाउ डज इट मैटर, है ना।
What did you
have a
ask
question?
for
Okay.
in
Yes,
English?
continue.
Magdalena, yeah, her question, yeah. Urvashi ji,
No,
can you explain
I
to her your
understood, but
question?
the answer?
क्या मैं
Sir, I
I
have a
understood
question.
the answer. Just the answer, if you can say in English, please.
आपका व्हाट्स योर क्वेश्चन प्लीज?
She wants you to tell her what you said just now about about using your Vajroli mudra, etc.
We push in anus or genital inside.
We are not doing it now. We are not doing it now. But if it is happening to you, that is okay. See, Magdalena, she's talking about the bandhas.
I
Right?
know. I understood her question. I know the bandhas. I just didn't understand your
So
answer.
she's
If it's
asking
good
whether
to do or not.
she should engage the bandhas. So I'm
Yeah.
saying in this practice, we don't intend to engage the bandhas.
Yeah,
If it
bandhas are
happens to
different.
you, we have no problem. We are not
But then we
focused on
have
that.
to concentrate on that part.
Because
Now we
I
should
I
not
have to
concentrate on that.
engage the bandhas.
This is the
Otherwise,
tough issue.
my problem is that.
Sir, can
Yeah,
I
your
ask
problem
one
is different.
question?
Yes. Yes.
Sir, I want to ask that while doing this breathing, can we overcome the problem of the bloating, gas, acidity, everything? Because when the hormones change, especially after the post-menopause, many of the
Menopause.
ladies face the
Yeah.
same things. Yeah.
So you will get many side benefits as you go deeper into the program. Do not expect, overnight results with anything.
No,
The-
no, no, sir.
the
I'm just saying that
process-
you can overcome with this disease, right? That's what I'm
answering
asking.
you. I'm answering you. 1 second, Deepanshi. Take it easy. So as you go through the process, as you continue going deeper into it, a lot of cleansing happens. As this cleansing happens, it starts affecting different people in different ways, many people in many powerful ways as well. How you do it, how long you do it, how sincerely you do, what part of the kriyas you do will naturally impact to that extent, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Belly breathing will already help you with the bloating, etc. Deepali ji, if that is your concern at the moment. Belly
Sir.
breathing will also help with that.
सर जब हमारे को श्वास अंदर खींचना है तो हमारे को पेट बाहर की तरफ फुलाना है ना?
When you breathe in, automatically आपका पेट भर जाएगा. Automatic. Unless you are acting on it. आप उस पे उल्टा प्रेशर डालोगे तब बात अलग है. But balloon है. If I fill a balloon, तो पेट तो उसका फूलेगा ही. तो पेट तो फूलेगा ही वो. So we are taking in air. Naturally, the stomach will flow like this.
One thing is happening. Initially, it was 7 seconds, but the last I'm doing now, it is 12 point something.
Oh,
Like
it's becoming
breathing
younger.
is increasing.
Doesn't matter. At the moment, we're not focused on the fast breath. When we do that, we will discuss that. At the moment,
Okay.
this is what you need to do. The idea is to cleanse your system, to activate your lungs, to increase your lung capacity, to strengthen your lungs, all these other goals. How will you know that they are happening? With the results, the quality of your breath, greater quantity of breath that you are able to take in. All that will tell you that there is an improvement happening. I think we've extended our session too much. Please do all of these techniques tomorrow in the morning. If you can, send me a note, what you did, how much phlegm you were able to expel, how it affected your breath, and maybe I'll respond to you if possible.
सर थैंक्स अ लॉट. 5-10 मिनट की ब्रीथिंग में जो शरीर है वो बहुत हल्का महसूस हो रहा है.
Already, very good. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
It really
This is
helps.
great.
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, sir.
Ji,
Thank you.
very good.
So
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Somebody says they have a question. Quickly. Okay. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, same time. Use the same link to join the program tomorrow. Okay. Please join on time. Try not to be late. Thank you. Namaste,
Thank you, sir.
everyone.
Namaste. Namaste.
See you
Namaste,
tomorrow.
Thank you.